Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. This is Gray's Guitars. Today we're going to be talking about the Harley Benton CLF 100E. This is a parlor guitar. This is something new they recently added to the website. I will show you a video clip of something similar. I cannot find a video clip of this exact guitar, and I do not own this exact guitar. This is a first impression video, meaning I am taking a look at it and expressing my opinions on it. So if you don't like that type of video, you are free to leave at this point in time. So let's just take a look at some of the images here. Let's let it load up here. I'll wait till that clears up for you. And, this is just kind of like your standard small acoustic guitar. The wood and materials are definitely a little bit different. It does come with a pickup, which is nice. Here's a little bit of a closer-up image. And it looks good, it looks like a decent playing acoustic guitar. I have personally never owned a parlor guitar, but this kind of reminds me, I feel like it's kind of like a nylon string crossed with a regular acoustic, because you kind of have the nylon string tuners, and those look like some nice gear tuners. I don't know if, I'm assuming there's some sort of off-brand, Harley Benton's own brand, but I do really like the way the tuners look on this thing. It just looks nice. Plus, you can plug the thing in, so you're good to go, especially if this is what you're looking for, if you're looking for more of those folk songs. But it just looks like a nice guitar. I don't know why it's taking so long for the images to clear up, but we'll keep going through them as they go through. Yeah, it just doesn't want to clear up the images. Could be because I'm currently uploading a video. Let's just skip that for right now. Price-wise, you're looking at $183 US. Shipping-wise, I'm not really sure. I have been looking at that Harley Benton 2x12 with the vintage 30s for a very long time, as some of you know. It's up to $233. It used to be $200, and that price difference just really kind of aggravates me. Right now, they're trying to charge $100 for shipping on that thing, which, that's kind of a lot for that. That's a lot of money. I'm paying $233 to get something cheap. I don't want to pay $100 for shipping. I've talked to them about it, and basically the only thing they offer right now is USPS Express shipping, which is that gets you it from Germany in like 3 or 4 days. So that's really quick. I can wait a couple of weeks. They don't seem to offer regular UPS or regular FedEx, which I don't understand why. But moving on from there, this is it's a spruce and it's a solid top, supposedly, so no laminate on the top. The back and sides are mahogany. I'm assuming that's probably laminate. No cutaway. Fretboard is Indian laurel. That is very similar, kind of like somewhere in between rosewood and ebony. Nut width, a little bit of a typo there. That's probably should just be 4 to 3 millimeters. Pickup system, yes. Color natural. Case, no. Gig bag, no. So you're not getting a case. You're not getting a gig bag. Looks like this is your 24 3/4 inch scale length. They got it in inches there too. So parlor acoustic, solid Sicta spruce top with heritage bone binding, mahogany back and sides, laurel bridge, Nyato neck. If you're not familiar with Nyato, we'll take a look here. I brought up that page as well. So Nyato is a trade name for a wood of a number of hardwood species, so it is hardwood, which is perfectly fine. Genera, I'm not going to pronounce these terrible words, growing in the rainforest environments in Southeast Asia, especially Indonesia and the Philippines. The wood is a reddish species, easy to work with, stains well, and it kind of resembles cherry wood. So it's perfectly fine. There's not going to be an issue with the neck. It's hardwood. It's not softwood. It's going to be very stable. Here's your neck joint. Of course, when I make it bigger, it's blurry. Looks like you do have a heel joint on this, which, that's kind of expected for a guitar of this price point, that you're going to have 2 separate pieces of wood. But that binding looks pretty crisp. They got binding on the back of the heel joint as well. There's your strap button. Let's see if it gives us any more information about the pickup. So nylon, Nyato neck, scale length, as I said, laurel fingerboard, ivory bind. So that's like fake ivory binding, if you're wondering what ABS means. 19 frets, so you're not getting 20, 22, you're getting 19. 43 millimeter bone nut, which is pretty nice. Slotted headstock with quality open gears, piezo pickup, and Harley Benton. So okay, so there's a piezo in here. There's also a Harley Benton preamp and some oddboard effects, EQ tuner, gold hardware color, natural high gloss. So this is definitely a nice little guitar here. So if you're looking for a small guitar, looking for something more travel size, this is going to be the guitar for you. You know, you can plug it in where you need to if needed. You can play it acoustically, obviously because it's an acoustic, and it's going to sound decent. I mean, 183 bucks isn't bad. Shipping wise, minimum expect $50 if you're getting a ship to the US. So that would put this up to, if my math is correct here, about 230, somewhere between 230. I would say at the max 250, which isn't really bad for something like this. You know, you're getting the pickup, getting the onboard effects, getting the tuner. This is just a nice beginner's acoustic parlor guitar, and I think this would just be great to have in your collection. This is definitely something that maybe one day I will pick up if I'm looking for a smaller sized acoustic guitar. Let's see. So I do have a sound clip here. This guy's name is S.W. Borthwick. He has 111 subscribers. So if you want to check him out, you feel free. This video has about 3,000 views on it. I am just going to use this so you get a sound clip. So this is another one of their parlor guitars. This is the Harley Benton CLF 100WN. So it's going to be a little bit different. This may not have, my guess is this may not have the preamp and the tuner and all of that. Tuners look a little bit cheaper, but this will get you a general sound of what it's going to sound like. So I will be quiet for about 30 seconds so you can listen to this. Let's see if he strums out some chords on this. Doesn't look like he's going to. Let me see here. Yeah, it doesn't look like this gentleman's going to be strumming any chords out, but I mean, it sounds decent. I mean, just based on this, it's going to be very similar construction, similar wood types. Your tuners are going to be a little bit different. You're not going to get the fancy design here on the fingerboard, as you can see back from this. You know, it's just your standard dots. So nothing majorly fancy, but if you're looking for a nice smaller sized acoustic guitar, parlor guitar, this is definitely a good idea to have in your arsenal. I mean, it's got 2 ratings. Let's check out the ratings so far. Let's see, super protected guitar as usual. Then what a nice surprise, very affordable price. 24. Yup. See, let's see. Highly recommend. Oh, there's one in French, one in German. Let's check out the German one. Or is it just the one? I can't read German. Oh, there we go. Show translation. The surprisingly beautiful instrument has a very pleasant sound at a very reasonable price. So, I mean, there you go. You know, I mean, obviously, you're going to probably have some finish issues on this when you get it. It's not going to be perfect. You may get a small dent or ding here and there. It's 200 bucks. You know, with the shipping, it's a little over $200. What can you expect? Also, what I wanted to show you, since if you're buying this guitar, you might as well get a string winder with it. This thing is kind of neat. I've never seen a string winder in this way. And what this is both a string winder and a 10mm nut. So pretty much every tuner ever is 10mm, or pretty close to it. So, you know, if you're having an issue with your guitar at a show or something, you hear some rattling, you just put the end of this bad boy on there, twist it, and then there you go. Your nut is good to go. Yup, 10mm nuts. If it's all standard 10mm nuts, acoustic, electric, etc. So I thought this was pretty neat. This is something new. My only complaint is there's not really an option here. I don't believe, do they have the notch for acoustic guitars? They do have the notch for acoustic guitars. It was just hard to see because it was translucent. So there you go. If you're looking for something where you can both tighten your tuners and tune your guitar at the same time, I mean, you're going to have, the only downside to this is, unlike a wrench, this would involve you taking the entire string off the guitar. So that is the downside, but I mean, you got it right there in your hand. I think that's an interesting, great design. Let me know what your thoughts are about this guitar in the comments down below. If you like these types of videos, let me know as well. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and leave a like as well. I don't mind doing these videos. These are nice. I am eventually going to show you how to shim a guitar neck. So after messing with the truss rod on my Squire Strat that I modified with the paint, you've seen that a few times. Found out that yes, I am going to need to actually shim the neck on that thing. As I kind of thought from the beginning, I have the bridge bottomed out as far as it can go. The truss rod is exactly where it needs to be. And the issue that I'm having is that the high E string, you're still looking at about like 2.25 roughly, and it's supposed to be like 1.6. So it's like a full, I believe that's millimeters, not inches. It is about a full millimeter higher than it needs to be, so that is going to involve me shoving a piece of paper in there and shimming the neck, probably readjusting the truss rod, and that's just going to take a little bit longer. So that's why I want to do a first impression video today. I don't have a lot of time today, so you can look forward to seeing me shimming a guitar neck in the foreseeable future. Maybe Tuesday, if I have some time tomorrow. On Sunday, I can just shoot it then and then upload it on Tuesday as per my usual schedule. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.